Welcome back everyone to video number 2 on the training for your new WordPress website. So we're back to the login section for your website where you will be putting in your username and password, which I will do right now. All right, so we're back in. I'm going to tell not to remember that web password. And last time we were together, I minimized this navigation on the left-hand side. I'm going to open it up. I quite prefer to have it more visual for me. So let's talk again about posts and pages. Now, posts and pages. Posts refer to the blog articles, the blog section of your website. They are very similar when you get into the back end. Posts and pages look very similar, but they function slightly different. So important to know that there is a difference there. Pages refer more to the static side of your website, like your home page, your about page, your contact page, anything that isn't going to really have tags and categories associated with it. So let's start by going into posts. We could click on the left-hand side there. Right now there is nothing really set up in here except for what comes with a standard WordPress site. You may have additional articles or posts in this section. So I'm just going to go in, we could take a look and first start with editing an existing content, and then we'll go through how you create a new one. So this section here will show you anything that you have already available, and I'm going to click edit. And I'm going to move over. Now you'll see right here, this is, you have the option of being on visual or HTML side. I really recommend you stay on the visual side of this content editing area. It's going to make it a lot easier for you without knowing some HTML to navigate your way around. So first off, hello world, this is the title of your post. Underneath that you will see permalink. This simply relates to the URL that people will that will be in their navigation when you're on this article. And here is the written content, the text of your blog article. This area here functions much like a Word document, and I'm going to click on this last button here that says Show Hide Kitchen Sink. Now when I do that, new features pop up, so I have the opportunity to change the color of the text. I can underline the text. I can also remove any of the formatting I created. Oops. And I'm just going to go back and do bold. So you have a lot of options here on how to format, and of course you can functions again just like a Word document, so you can put numbers, you can do bullets, all sorts of fun stuff. Alright, and I'm going to remove these lovely little things I just put in there. There we go. And you'll see now we've got categories. This is one of the important differences between a WordPress post versus a page. So standard posts come with a category called uncategorized. But for SEO purposes and for organization purposes, that really doesn't do much for your end user. So I'm going to put in an add new, click on add new category, and we can write practice posts or whatever it is that you may want to put there. What I recommend is your categories should be something that are going to represent content that you're going to be writing about regularly, things that you want to be known for. So think about your branding and context, because this will also help with your SEO. You've got these categories, it's putting those extra words in for the crawlers of like Google or Bing. So make sure you think about the type of categories that you want to put in there. And post tags, same idea. You could put in practice video. Think about keywords here, things that relate to the content that you have, but also it is a nice area where you can help feed these crawlers or these search engines with specific words. So if you have written the article, you may want to put your name in there. So for instance, I'm going to put in my name. I want to put in my business name. Now you want to be careful. You don't want to put too many tags. I usually recommend about 4 to 5 tags, around 5 tags for each post. And you also don't want to do things like, for instance, revive, reviver, revive NYC, revive NYC with a space between the two. When you start adding lots of little things like that, it may be okay once or twice, but if Google starts seeing you do this regularly, you could be red flagged. So that's called black hat SEO, and we really don't want to do that. So think about keywords that relate to the content that you have, and also keywords that are going to help drive traffic to your post. So I'm just going to, for practice, we're just going to put in practice video, Rachel Maskell, how to, maybe we'll put in WordPress because we're working with WordPress. You get the idea. Now you'll notice I put in the keyword tags, and after each section or after each words that word or words that I want to separate, I put in a comma and then click add, and you'll see them listed below. Now if I want to remove any of those, I simply click on that X there. Okay, other fun things. Right now this article or post is published. I just went in and edited it. So you'll see that this is under edit. It's also visible to the public. I recommend keeping all visibility to the public. And then it has the published date. This can be changed. You could post date things and you could predate things to have them go out at a later date. And then I'm going to update because I made some changes to that post. All right, now let's go look at how to create a new one. Now you can, from your left hand side here, you could click on add new, or at the top of your edit post section, we could click add new. And it's going to go to a new area here. I'm just going to put in test. You can copy and paste from any Word document or type right into this area. I'm going to type a few things to show you how easy this is. Okay, so you can see you could just type in whatever you would like there, or as I said before, you can copy and paste from another article. Same features apply. You've got all of your formatting things here that you could play around with. You even have a spell check in case you want to make sure that everything is spelt correctly. It will highlight red too, just in case you don't catch something. And we spoke about these features. You could upload an image, you can add video or audio, and again, I don't recommend working with their add video or add audio features. They do have to be pretty small files in order for this upload WordPress section to work for those types of media files. But you can add media like a Word doc or a PDF, and these two are additional plugins that I have available. And I am going to add a new category and call it test posts. Okay, and see it automatically is checked there, and add more post tags. Again, I'm going to add my name, and I'm going to add my business name, and I'm going to add this website name, and I'm going to add test post there. So different options. Then I could save this as a draft if I want to go back in and work on it later, or I can click here and I have the option to publish right now, or like we had mentioned before, you can predate this. So I want it to go out on, let's say, the 30th of December, and click OK, and then click schedule, and it'll put it into a scheduler to be sent out on December 30th. Now, before we move on to media in our next video, where we'll look at how do you work with images and those docs and PDFs, we just want to go into pages and show you how similar these two areas are. So this is content that I already have in this website. You'll notice this is what it looks like in the visual side, and this is what it looks like on the back end. This stuff here comes from, this is all the video and content that you'll see on the front end. I will show you in the media version how to embed a YouTube video, so that may be a feature that you'll want to use in your blogs. And this is just formatted with, when I highlight this, you'll see it goes to heading 2. Heading 2 just makes it a little bit larger, has special formatted features typically built into your WordPress template. Some content here, sign up below, and then this is my Gravity form. That's one of these plugins that I've used. You'll notice on this down below I could put in certain custom fields. Don't really recommend playing around with that too much. It's a little bit more an advanced feature, but you do have the options if you want to allow comments or trackbacks and pingbacks. Trackbacks and pingbacks just mean do you allow people to link to this page, and I've allowed that feature. And you'll notice there's no tags or categories to set here. Page attributes refer to your menu. I actually don't have any kind of navigation set up on this, but typically you would see your navigation bar at the top of your website here. And the page attributes refer to the order of your navigation, or if you have it as a parent in a submenu or a drop down there. So I'm going to click Update. Didn't do any changes there, but just wanted to give you an overview. And just like your post, you could click on Add New, and you go to a new area. Very, very similar here. Again, the only difference is that you don't have this categories or tags section. All right, so that's it for part 2, learning about posts and pages. In our third video, we are going to talk about media, how to upload your images and docs, as well as how to embed a YouTube video into one of your posts.